to be back with you, and of course it is Wednesday, which is the day I do my stuff. Today, I lied. Last week I said it was the end of summer recipes. So sorry. I have one more. I forgot that we have the big holiday weekend this weekend. So of course we're still doing summer because we have a 4-day or a 5-day if you're like me. We have a long weekend, so why wouldn't we want fresh summer things? And then I lied again because next week I should be doing things for fall, but I'm not gonna because my fig tree is full of bloom. So next week you can count on a fig recipe. I don't know if it'll be fresh figs or fig compote or what I'm gonna do with my figs, but I guarantee you my fig tree is huge and it has lots and lots of figs. So I'm looking forward to that. But this is this week, and this week I'm working on something very simple and something that I just had readily available in my fridge because you know that that's how I roll. I don't have time for lots of super complicated recipes, and I don't like food waste. I want things to just be used in my fridge, and I want them to put them together, and we'll just kind of see what happens. So some of my recipes are very much follow it to the letter of the law, and some of them are just like, what the heck, this was in my fridge, which is why this series is called The Accidental Vegan Chef. Okay, folks, very simple, very great picnic salad that everybody loves, and it ain't no like baby salad, like lettuce and carrots and that's it. No, this is a super hearty salad that everybody can make. So, it starts with, let me see if I can show you, tricky business being on Facebook Live. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, so I've got cucumbers, parsley, onions, and tomatoes. Very simple. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my cucumber. I've already cut my cucumber in half. But here I'm gonna take that half of the cucumber and I'm gonna cut it into fours. Cut it into fours, so now I've got, you can see it's kind of divvied up. I've got the 4 cucumber big slices, and from there I'm just gonna chop, 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 chop. So I've already done that while I was preparing for you. So that's what this looks like. I've got a bunch of cucumbers that I've chopped up in 4s here, in quarters. And then I have chopped an onion. So, you know, really, what's the point of life if you have no onions? I'm actually not kidding about that. What can you make without onions? Particularly when it comes to sauteing onions, they're just so valuable. You know, if I run a desert island, I don't know what would I do without onions, which is why I don't live on a desert island. Okay, so I'll just cut another onion here for the fun of it because we're on this show, and so we might as well be chopping. But I also already cut a bunch of onions while I was anticipating your arrival. So just throwing those in, and our salad is starting to come together, looking very hearty, if I might add. Here we are, just some onions chopped in there. Ain't nothing special at this point, ain't no rocket science. This is coming together quite easily. Then I cored my tomato. You see this? Everybody can core a tomato, right? You get your knife in there, you try not to hurt yourself, because I could do that probably every day in the kitchen. Try not to hurt yourself, and get in there and pull out the core. Okay, so that's what I've done here, people. Now I'm just gonna cut my big tomato, and I'm going to cut it into slices, and then I like to cut those slices in half. So I'll show you what I mean by that. The joy of touching your fingers to food and wonderful vegetables. After all, food is love, and what better way to show love for yourself and everybody around you than to have fresh vegetables. So here you see my little triangles of tomatoes, and I'm throwing them in. Everybody in, everybody in. How's your week, everybody? You'd think the end of summer and we'd all be normal and sane and rested. Oh, so ain't my case. Hit me up if you've had a very hard week. I have. Okay, I have. But onwards, we're making our salad. So, again, not following a super specific recipe here. I have these things in the fridge. I love them. I don't want them to go to waste. I know I've got a big weekend full of outdoor activities, so what the heck, people, I am making a cucumber, tomato, olive salad. All right, so here you see, I have my tomatoes there on top. I haven't tossed it yet. I have my tomatoes and onions and cucumbers. Whoa, causing havoc here. Then I throw in my olives. Now you can go either way on this. You can pit your olives I'm not going to here today. But you could pit your olives, or you could just say, you're adults. You know how to eat a salad. Take out the pit and don't choke on it. Obviously, they're not to be eaten. That's what I'm doing here today. You're adults, don't eat the olive pits. Boom. Okay, olives now on top. Again, I still haven't tossed it. I like parsley. I just think parsley goes with everything. It's not that parsley has the most taste or the most smell. It's just that it's constantly fresh, and it's kind of like 0 on the number line, except that it's beautiful. You can't go wrong, and so add it to every dish you can. And I just, I washed my parsley, of course, and now I'm just chopping it kind of fine. I know it's harder to show you on Facebook Live, but just believe me, I'm just chopping this up a little bit. I get rid of the long twigs. Gone. Yeah, and I'm throwing it in because it's beautiful. Okay. Now, lots of philosophies on parsley. Some people just do it as a garnish at the end. No, no, no. I want my greens. I want my green vegetables. I want them now, so I just throw it in as if it were a lettuce or something. I like to do a lot of parsley. All right, so we've got olives, parsley, cucumbers, and tomatoes. But wait a minute. Should we go a very American salad and do a red wine vinaigrette? Or should we go a little Greek? And I decided to go a little Greek because I figure you can always fall back on red wine, olive oil, lemon, and salt and pepper, right? That's kind of your basic. You can always fall back on that. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, hit my website up, ElysabethAlfano.com. I got lots of recipes there, and I've done other salads with that very simple, always fresh, always good dressing. But today, I'm going out on a limb, because Facebook Live, so that's why I'm going out on a limb. Because you're live, you never know what's going to happen. So today I decided to make sort of my version of a tzatziki yogurt Greek sauce. So I have my very handy Kite Hill unsweetened almond yogurt. Yum. Dairy-free, because of course we're vegan here, people. And I'm just kind of winging it. Whoops. I'm taking my almond yogurt, I'm throwing it in. I'm going like this so it gets all creamy, making sure it's, oh, look at making sure it's all creamy. Then I've already gotten juice out of my lemon. Can you see that? Anyways, I'm pouring it in, lemon juice. And then I told you that I don't always really stick to a recipe. So I kind of olive oil to taste, because I'm always looking to get rid of any excess fat calories if I don't need them. So I start small on olive oil, and then I just kind of add as I need to. So I'm going with 1 tablespoon, but it's catch as catch can, people. All right. So we've got lemon juice, we've got almond yogurt, we've got olive oil, pepper. See, this is my Ken. My Ken likes to have a kitchen that is very organized. Therefore, he has labeled it pepper, so no one would get confused. Fine. Thank you, Ken. Pepper. Same thing here. Oops. Same things here, people. Salt, just because we don't want to get confused. Okay. Salt. I like salt. But if you like less salt, this is all about you. This is all about you. Whatever you like, if you want more olive oil, add it. If you want more salt, add it. If you don't want any salt, take it away. Of course, there's going to be some salt with the olives, so, you don't need to overdo the salt. And then, stir, 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 stir. I kind of made a lot here. This is also to your taste, so I may not use all of this. You can probably hear the lawnmowers going off in my neighborhood. I have no control over this, people. Alrighty. Just one more thing about the salad before I toss it. I want to show it to you again. So I do a podcast called Awesome Vegans, and I recently interviewed Jasmine Singer, who's the senior editor of Veg News, fabulous Veg News, and she's also the co-host of Our Hen House. And she's an author, and she's an all-around great person. And in our recent podcast, we were talking about how happiness is a choice, and you can either choose to look at the world like, wow, this is really not going my way, or you can choose to see it like, okay, something didn't go my way, but other things are going my way. And it's an exercise for sure, and it's a skill that we all kind of need to hone in on, but I think this salad kind of exemplifies this in that, you know, these are things that were just hanging out in my fridge. A tomato, an onion, what's the big deal about that? But I'm bringing it together to make something actually very special. So, special to me, at least, and I hope special to you, because again, I'm sure you all have great weekend plans. I'm sure you're not please don't work. Please do not follow my bad habit. Do not work this weekend. Please enjoy it with friends and family. And this wonderful salad. So now I have added, I've added my dressing, and because I was so busy talking, which is what I like to do, I've perhaps put on too much dressing. I will show it to you, but again, this is all about you. You can, do it to taste. So here's my salad. I will have fancy schmancy pictures on my website. You can always go to ElysabethAlfano.com, and that's spelled a little funky, ELYSABETH. Okay, the time of reckoning. Let's see how my salad is. And remember, if you're ever going to not adhere to a recipe, the item that I don't adhere to a recipe the most is lemon. So I had squeezed lemon in advance, but if you want to, this salad can always take more lemon. And I know that that is true. Oh, now I'm gonna eat an olive and it's gonna have a pit. Okay, we discussed this already, right? Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Hold on. Mmm. This is the joy of cooking. To me, I would add more salt. Maybe not you, but to me that's what I'm doing. I'm adding more salt, and if I had more lemon, I would add it. I don't at the moment. I recommend that you don't do a lot of talking when you add salt, because you could accidentally add too much, which I might have just done. But okay, you get the gist. This has been me bringing you my Wednesday cooking demonstration, The Accidental Chef. Go to ElysabethAlfano.com for more information on how to make cucumber, tomato, parsley, onion, olive with my version of a vegan Greek dressing salad. Alrighty people, here's the final recipe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being with me. Have a wonderful holiday weekend. Mwah! Don't forget to be vegan. Oh, where's the off button? Oh, there it is.